Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music. I'm going to talk about how you play a song called Lion King by Jhene. And we end up cabling this on 2nd fret to match the recording walkthrough. A couple things in root position. And it starts off with some cool little arpeggio licks around some chords. We start on an E minor chord. And normally you do this first finger on the A second, second finger on the D second. And if you strum all those together, the sad sounds of E minor. Now you may also dig on adding in third finger on the B third, pinky on the high third. Kind of working that for the E minor. And from the E minor, we go into a C major. Normally you do this first finger on the B first, second finger on the D second, third finger on the A third, and if you strum the A string to the high string, it sounds a C. You may also dig on lifting the first finger and making a C major 7. We're adding in the pinky on the B third for C major 9, kind of saying some stuff around that chord. Or another way to play C major 9, we'll be doing the first finger on the D second, second finger on the A third, third finger on the B third, pinky on the high third, and kind of working that for the C. And then from the C, we'd be going to an A minor chord. Normally do that first finger on the B first, second on the D second, third finger on the G second. If you strum all those together, it sounds really sad. It sounds A minor. Now you may also dig on lifting the first finger and make that an A sus2. We're adding in the pinky on the B third for an A suspended and kind of saying some stuff around that chord. And then from there, or you could lift off the third finger and do an A minor 7. You could add in the pinky on the high third for an A minor 7. You may dig on an A7 sus, doing first finger on the D second, second finger on the G second, third finger on the B third, pinky on the high third, kind of working that for the A. And then from the A, we'd be going to a D major. Normally you do that first finger on the G second, second finger on the high E second, third finger on the B third. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds a D major chord and it sounds really happy. And around Ds in general, you might want to think about lifting the second finger, and the D sus2. Or you could add in the pinky on the high E third for D suspended and kind of say some stuff around that chord. And through the song, there's a couple different strumming options you may want to think about. You could do kind of a down count idea, kind of E minor 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, C, A minor, D, E minor. So I'm doing kind of an 8 down on each chord, kind of adding a little right hand muting, kind of laying the flat of the right hand down on top of the saddle to make that sneaky. Or you could use a strum pattern. And one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So we took the E minor and just tried that a lot. You know, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. So we tried that through the progression. Back E minor, C, A minor, D, E minor, C, A minor, D. Or for myself, what was feeling really good is something called a 16th note strum pattern. And what I mean by that is if you're tapping your foot at the beat, right now we're dividing that beat into 2 parts that are down, down, up, up, down, up. So kind of 1, 2, 1, 2, and that's called an 8th note. What a 16th note is where you divide that into 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And one of my favorite 16th note strum patterns is a long down, 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 up, up, down, down, up, down. And what I mean by that is if you take the E minor and do a down for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what you'd be doing on the first beat. And on the second beat, you do a down on 1, down on 3, up on 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, down, down, up, down, down. And then on the third beat, you do an up on 2, down on 3. So kind of a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, down, 1, up, down, 1, up, down. And then on the last beat, you go down, up, down, right along with the 1, 2, 3, 4. So all together, you got down, 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 down. So we tried that through the progression. You have E minor, C, A minor, D. So we kind of dig on that too. And then we'll basically be repeating that until we get to our chorus part, which kind of mixes up a couple of those things. We got E minor, G, and actually we have to talk about that. So we start on the E minor for 8, then we go to a G major chord. And normally you do this first finger on the A second, second finger on the low E third, third finger on the high E third. When you strum all those together, that sounds a G also dig on putting the third finger on the B third, pinky on the high E third, and working that for the G major. You can really use any of those strummings we've been talking about. So E minor, G, A minor, B, E minor, A minor, G, D, kind of through our chorus. Now the weird part is to play along with Jhene, instead of starting on an E minor chord, she's starting on an F sharp minor chord. So to play along with the recording, what you want to do is take a capo, and if you put the capo on 2nd fret, then now E minor is really F sharp minor, and your C is really a D major, and your A minor is really a B minor, and your D is really an E major chord, and the G major is really an A major chord. But to take it from the very beginning, you may want to kind of kick it off with just kind of that down idea, or randomly you will hear some really cool licks actually around those chords. And they're working off some things called arpeggios. And what an arpeggio is that just means broken chords. So instead of doing the whole E minor, for instance, you may want to do kind of a E and then D, G, B, and then D, G, D kind of an idea. Low E, D, G, B, D, G, D. And then you can kind of go to the C major 7 and do that same idea. So I'm just doing the C chord, just leaving out the first finger. And then you can do the A minor kind of with that same idea. Or the A minor 7 works really good for that too. And then we could go to the D and kind of adjust our arpeggio to the D, G, and the B, and the E, and then G, B, E at the end. And D, G, B, E, G, B, G. So you may kind of dig on kind of breaking up those chords that way. C major 7, A minor 7, D. Might be kind of a cool way to kick it off too. Or you could do the down, down, up, kind of E minor, C, A minor, D. Or something else that I like to add to a song like this too is bass notes. And a lot of times on that first down of the down, down, up, you can throw in a bass for the chord. So on the E minor you have low E for the bass. On the C you have the A for the bass. On the A minor you have the A for the bass. On the D you'd have the D for the bass. And when we get to the G in the chorus you'd have the low E for the bass. So we try it with a bass down, up. We have the E minor, C, A minor, D, E minor, C, A minor, D. Or if you're digging on the 16th idea, you could use that strum pattern. E minor, C, A minor, D. Or if you're digging on the basses, you could add basses to that and make it a bass, down, down, up, down, or a bass, down, up, down, or a bass, down, up, bass, down, up, which will be cool variations. C minor, C, A minor, D. Or you can kind of add in things around the chords. On a C, A minor, D. And then from there, then we'll be going into our chorus part. So we tried that with the bass down, up. You have the E minor, G, A minor, D, E minor, A minor, G, D. Or if you're digging on the 16th idea, you have E minor, G, A other licks around these chords too. You know, feel free to take this lesson and kind of run with it any way you want to. There's lots of things that you can kind of say around the chords and kind of make the song your own. So you kind of experiment with kind of that hammer-ons into the chords, pull-offs out the chord. Might be kind of cool to kind of experiment with that too. And then from there, then we'll be going back into our chorus part. So E minor, G, A minor, D, E minor, A minor, G, D. And we'll basically be repeating our verse, repeating our chorus. And at the very end, you'll kind of hear the big E minor chord at the very, very end. But that's the basics of how you can strum through Lyin King by Jhene. So good luck. Hi, wherever you are in YouTube land. This is Munson Summer with Munson Music Live, Munson Guitar Songs, Munson Covers, and Munson Jam Tracks. Thanking you for watching this video, and I hope you got something out of this video. I hope you liked this video and subscribe to the channel to see lots more like it. I'm always open to your requests. If you have a song that you love, please let me know so I can write it down on the request list so I can add that to it, because there's probably other people out there who love that song too and would love to learn how to play it. So thanks so much for all the love that you give me, and I hope that you're doing well and kind of figuring out how you can talk with the instrument. We are a small music shop in the middle of nowhere in South Carolina, and you're supporting us by watching this channel. Really appreciate all that love. So best of luck, and let me know if there's anything that I can do to help you in particular too. You can contact me on Facebook. You can leave a message here in the comments section, and I respond to all the comments that I get. So best of luck to you wherever you are.